Good afternoon, guys. My name is Gabe Salinas. I am the owner and founder of Window Ninjas, and I have our fabulous Miss Maddie over here with me today. She's got some questions, and I've got the answers, and I'm gonna give you the answers as well. Her questions are concerning pressure washing and how it affects mold and mildew affects concrete, as well as driveways and sidewalks and things like that. She's asked me a bunch of questions in the past, and I thought it'd be a good idea for us to talk about it so that you could have all the answers when it comes to pressure cleaning as well as mold and mildew. Miss Maddie, what's the first question you got for me?
All right, Gabe. So I moved here from Minnesota about a year ago, as you know.
Okay.
And in Minnesota, I didn't notice it as much, but here, my concrete on my driveway is getting really dark because, well, I don't know why. And so why does my concrete get so discolored?
Okay, that's a great question. You moved from Minnesota. Minnesota, there's not much humidity up there, okay? We deal in a very humid environment here in North Carolina, especially southeast North Carolina. Anywhere in the South, we have locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. And all of our clients have the same problem, and that's the problem that you just talked about. Your concrete's getting black and turning darker than what it was originally because of mold and mildew. What most people see in their driveways and their sidewalks is not dirt and grime. I'm not saying that it's not there, but you got a little bit of dirt and grime, but you got a lot of mold and mildew. That mold and mildew is growing within those porous surfaces of the concrete, okay, or brick as well. And so over time, it's going to turn black, it's going to turn dark, it's going to continue to get darker and greener, and eventually it's going to become very slippery to walk on. So all of that stuff that you're seeing within your driveways and your sidewalks is mold and mildew.
That's pretty gross.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
It is. But it is a byproduct of our environment where we live here in North Carolina.
So how do I fix it?
Well, a lot of people think that they need to have their driveways and sidewalks pressure washed. And you can do a pressure cleaning service, and that is part of the solution. But the whole answer is you have to do what we call is a high pressure chemical washing service. Okay. That is a mixture of utilizing high pressure washing in conjunction with a chemical that's going to kill any mold and mildew. Okay, so what we do is we utilize a chemical, it kills the mold and mildew, it gets deep down into the pores of the concrete or the brick, and it kills all that mold and mildew, and then we come back and utilize high pressure and clean all of the dirt and grime and the mold and mildew, everything away. That's the proper way to clean. That's the best way to clean. And because we're the best pressure cleaning company in town, we're going to provide the best services to all of our customers. We're not going to do it halfway. We're not going to do it the average and ordinary way. We're going to do it the best way. So when our clients are looking for the best services, they always know they can depend on us to be able to deliver that type of service to them.
Awesome. All right. And how often would you say I should have my driveway pressure washed on average?
On average, we always recommend that a driveway and a sidewalk typically needs to be cleaned about every 2 years. Sometimes, if you live in an area that's a little shadier than normal, right, you may need to have it done every year. I've had homes where one portion of my house just doesn't see a lot of light of the day, right? And so that area got a lot more moldy and mildewy because it was dark. It's a warm, moist, humid environment, and therefore mold and mildew grows and thrives in that area. But on average, we recommend that a customer typically will have their pressure cleaning of their sidewalk and driveways completed about once every two years.
So if I wanted to get my driveway pressure washed, how do I get a hold of you?
Well, we make it really easy. All you got to do is you can go online, that fancy thing called Google, and you can Google search Window Ninjas, and up pops our fabulous number. You can call us here. 833-646-5271 is our 800 number, so it doesn't matter if you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, or Tennessee, any of our locations. You can call us at that 800 number. But if you are one of those online types and you want to talk with your fingers, just go on our website, look us up at windowninjas.com, fill out a service request. We'll get that over to our email, and one of our service representatives will reach right out to you.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for answering all my questions, Gabe. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Maddie. And if you guys need us, like I said before, our 800 number is 833-646-5271, and you can always reach us at windowninjas.com. Keep shining.